No, they're still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, according to this, we are live. So I'm gonna go check and see if we are. Yeah, we are.
Okay, cool.
Now, if only I could find a way to share this. Oh, there it is. It is shared.
Cool.
Maybe I'm tripping, but I just saw something moving. All right. So, all right, we are. Hold on. Let me put this thing full screen so I could know exactly what I'm looking at here.
There
we
you
go.
go. Okay,
There we
much
go.
better, dude.
Yeah, I like seeing the full screen. Gives
Yeah.
me an idea of how we're looking like.
There you go.
Ah,
This is my skinny side, so thank you.
the skinny side. This is my good side. You can tell the
Uh,
tattoos just popping out a little bit more.
There you go.
Have to be more on this side. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody. Welcome back to a whole new episode of Major Listen. It's been, what, 2 weeks, I think, since I last did an episode? Yeah, 2 weeks. But we are back. Not full time yet. It's still going to be a little rocky for the first few weeks. But we have an episode today. It's going to be a good one. We have George. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. How do you pronounce your last name?
Guarneros. I know.
With the G, right?
Yeah, with a G.
Yeah, I'm going to just go by Georgie.
Yours.
Georgie. Because
GG, bro. That's it.
G, double G.
No, double G. There
Double
you go.
G. Double G in the building. We have
Yes, sir.
George Double G in the building. I met this guy about what was it? 2 years ago? No, a year ago, a year and a half ago?
No, almost 2 years.
Almost 2
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, almost 2 years. Dude.
Wow, 2 years ago. So yeah, him and my wife have actually known each other since high school. So
Since
that's
08.
since 08. Damn, that's a long time. 08.
08, sir.
I was in high school around that time. I was a little scandalous guy right back then. Rebellious as hell. What kind of student were you in high school?
Just a party guy, man.
Party guy, class
I,
clown? Would you say?
Not a class clown.
Because
but
I could see you
was-
being a class clown.
I just, I guess.
Just a dude that everybody wanted to be with.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'll be, in most of the parties.
Most of the parties.
Yeah. Especially the football parties. So.
he just like, if there's a party, I'm going to it.
Yeah,
I don't care whose it is.
And then I've upgraded it to the Sweet 15s, and you see me in every Sweet 15 move. What's it called? Party.
Quinceañera.
Yeah. And no, I was not a chambelán, bro. So.
No, you're just there.
I was just there.
So we have a good episode. I actually let him pick the topic for this one because I feel like, why not, right? I don't have a lot of ideas coming to me right now. I do have a lot of episodes that are coming up, but at the same time, I'm trying to schedule it with other people as well. That way we can all get together. But so far, I haven't had much luck. So I decided to bring this guy along. He hit me up with the topic, and I was like, let's do it. What's the topic? You want to tell him?
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? And I think we're going to get to that topic as soon as we come back with our intro song. Give us a little break. We'll be right back.
The following presentation contains adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
All right, we're back. Wanted to hit you with that intro one time. It's been a while, so I had to do that. All right. So how's 2023 hitting you so far, man? How's it going?
It's going. It's good,
It's good.
and we're making some plans this year. We're making some moves, and
It's all about making it happen now.
Let's just hope everything happens the way I have a plan.
Man, so far my 2023 pretty much sucks to a certain extent. New Year's Eve, I was actually at the ER, not for myself, but for my youngest who came down with something. I heard it.
Yeah, I heard that.
I heard something. Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, man.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Mom.
No, so I spent New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, some of New Year's Day at the ER, attending to my youngest son. He's good now though, so he's you'll see him walking around giving attitudes here and there, but he's good. I guess my mindset to that was, hey, let's take care of this right now because we don't want anything to happen later on. As long as we have it taken care of now,
Right.
It's all up from here, I guess. And that's the way I've been looking at things. I get it, right? Count your blessings more than your downfalls, I guess.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think we get stuck in a problem, and we just I guess
Overthink
we
it.
overthink, and we don't actually notice what else is happening out
Mhm.
there. We I don't know, we panic. What do you think? We panic.
It gives us a lot of anxiety, I think. We overthink the issues a lot, and we get stuck in that negative thinking, negative spiral, and it's just it's a vicious cycle after that, basically.
No, I agree.
But
It's
yeah,
just,
man.
I feel that I have to say this, but I think I'm one of those persons that something happened, and I'm just like,
You're overthinking it.
yeah, I'm just like,
You're
okay, so
just
how-
on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how it is, man. But like I said, it's all up from here.
sir, nothing but good vibes.
Nothing but good vibes, yeah, man. And I hope it continues that way. I mean, there's gonna be a lot. We still got 200 plus days left out of the year, so we're just in the beginning. So we're gonna have a lot more bad days. But hey, it's all about how you handle it, I guess.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna handle life a little better this year. I'm gonna see more of the good side. I want to spend more time with family and definitely with my kids because I'm realizing that, man, they're just getting older and older. I know you don't have kids, but it's
No, I don't. Not yet.
Not yet. Not that you know of.
No, I didn't say that.
Not that you know of. But yeah, man, especially for me, somebody who has three kids, it's like, man, it's harder for you to keep up with them. And I'm seeing them grow right before my eyes. And at the same time, you still can't believe it until you actually see it through videos and stuff. And you realize wow, he's getting so big on me. So I'm trying to take more advantage of the time that I have with them because you never know what can happen.
Yeah, that is very true.
So-
Tomorrow is not promised.
Exactly. So I tend to do more of that. Spend more time wisely. Even though today I didn't do shit, but still, I'm gonna start tomorrow.
Hey, there you
I'm
go.
gonna
Positive.
start tomorrow. Yep. As you can tell, I still have the same flags as last time. I'm gonna get a new flag tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned for that one because
Latinos presentes.
Heck
always.
and Americans, yeah.
There you go.
There's an American flag right
Yeah.
next to me, so yeah.
You're welcome.
But yeah, man. So hold on. Oh my god. Give me a second. I think somebody's fighting outside.
Let me open this.
open the door. We can see a brawl. But yeah, man. So 2023. Any plans? Any traveling?
Hopefully San Francisco, man.
San Francisco? What's
and
over there?
Seattle. I just want to go see. Want to go to the bridge. I want to go and I guess party life, nightlife.
Party. My dude is nothing about party life, man.
Hey, man, life is short.
Life is short. How old are you?
I am actually 30. Yeah, a lot of people tell me, no, dude, you look younger. Nope. Thank you for the compliment.
You're 30.
Yeah, but I'm 30.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 30. Yo, I'm 32.
You look 30. There you
I
go.
look 30. Yeah,
There
thank you.
you go, man. Stay
I'm
positive.
32. I'm going on 33 this year.
Really?
That's a shame. Yeah.
What's your birthday?
October 10th.
Oh, Libra. Okay.
Libra, yeah. I don't believe in that horoscope though, but yeah.
Me neither, but it's fun.
It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to match up. But yeah, man, that's what we got going on. 2023. I think I'm gonna take it day by day. I'm not really gonna plan a lot. I'm just gonna see, like I said, just spend time with family. Not a whole lot of traveling this year that I know of, but if it happens, it happens.
There you go.
Planning on making some changes here and there, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen? Oh! So we wanted to talk about news, right? And I
wasn't aware of it until you brought it up, and then like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and post Mama listen. So I'm gonna go ahead and post this picture right here because I find this to be a very interesting story and probably something that I really want to get into. It's freaking hilarious. But I know you guys are going to completely laugh your asses off as soon as you see the picture because obviously it's going around, social media. It's making the rope. Yeah, it's making the ropes. Even he said, like, bro, I seen that picture, but I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna post a picture right here, and I'm gonna basically read and tell you guys exactly what's going on with the background story, I guess you could say. So this chick right here, Officer Megan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pictures, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and even having oral sex with two officers at I hope I'm saying that correct, pronouncing that right, Laverne, Tennessee police station. That's crazy. The steamy shenanigans in which Hall allegedly bragged about the size of one partner's genitals and claimed to be in an open marriage not only led Hall to be canned, but led to the firing of Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Juan Lugo, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective, goddamn, Seneca Shields, according to a December internal investigation. That's wild, bro.
Look, I'm
gonna keep that picture up there mostly because it's funny as hell. Take a look at everybody. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
For what it looks like, she has no type.
Bro, she literally went for every race in there.
Look, man, no shame in that game.
That's wild, bro. That's crazy. I posted a meme that said that somebody said that she looked like Morty from Rick and Morty. Oh, I thought that was freaking hilarious. But yeah, I know you guys have heard about this story, but it's wild. It's crazy, bro. Like, this girl really had no shame.
And you said that she was married, right?
Yeah, she was married too, apparently.
And I mean, obviously, not forgetting about the guys, right? Not to forget about the guys, but damn.
That's crazy, bro. And I mean, I've also read online that her partner has forgiven her for what she did. That's wild. And clap to that.
I mean, what do you think?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. You basically put yourself in a really bad spot right there because not only did you cheat on your partner with your colleagues, basically. I can't trust them be like that, bro.
Exactly.
I couldn't, bro.
Where's the trust, guys? Where is the trust?
No. See, if she's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna do it again, bro. You can't trust her, man. She did it with her fellow officers, bro. That's crazy.
And that's the only thing we know.
That's the only thing. Oh my God, what if there was more things that weren't
Exactly.
recorded?
And see, that was the thing that I was gonna tell you. Well, so far, that's all that we know.
Yeah. So far that everybody knows too. Yeah.
That's true.
But that's wild. But I wanted to show you guys the picture because I know for a fact that people have read about this story somewhere. I've seen the memes that are going around social media. So I wanted to bring that up. It's definitely a wild story. And you had mentioned something to me when you got here about, what was it? Kidnappings?
So I read an article online that was saying that here in Houston, guys were getting kidnapped and eventually, killed.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about it. I just heard that one of the victims was found dead at downtown of the Bayou.
Damn.
Yeah. So now it's just like, I guess people were saying that the targets are guys now, not women.
And why do you think that is? Do you have like a little instinct?
To be honest with you, man, I don't know what to think. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, man, I'm speechless.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
it's crazy.
yeah, it's
I think they
crazy.
prey on the weak, though.
I mean,
You think so?
yes, and that's
They
a
prey
fact.
on the weak, yeah. Just like every thief around Houston, every thief, every criminal, they just prey on the weak. If you're an old lady or old man or somebody who you just look vulnerable at, I guess that time they'll automatically just target you.
Yeah.
But who knows though? Like you could just straight be like the swollest person or the most tatted up guy, and they could just like well, how do I say it? Like they could just like ambush you. 3-4 guys just freaking knock you out and
but
put you
that's
in the
the
trunk.
thing. Like honestly, man, I don't feel safe.
You don't feel
I
safe?
don't feel safe, man.
Get a gun,
because-
bro.
Oh, I have a gun.
Oh, there you go. Stay strapped.
Yes,
Let
sir.
him hear you say it. He carries.
That
He's a
I have
believer
gun.
of the Second Amendment. He carries. You don't want to
Amen.
mess with this guy.
Mhm.
But yeah, bro, that's
Exactly.
wild though. That's wild. I would have never, of course, I don't think that everybody is safe around, kidnappings now. But yeah, man, you think it has a lot to do with wait, if they're killing them, they're not really human trafficking. Well, is that called human trafficking?
I think so. And the whole organ thing.
Yeah, organ stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
I mean, it starts with kidnapping people, and then eventually that leads to other stuff. Like
Yeah,
sex
true.
trafficking and the organ.
True.
Yeah, so
That's true. There's a show that actually that broke that down. I forgot what the show was called, but I was watching it with Belen one time, and I think I got bored of it, and I was just like, I don't want to watch it no more.
let me just say this or add to this, story. As you grow up, you're like you never think of this kind of situation until you're like an adult and you understand what's going on.
Yeah,
Like it's life. It's beautiful, but life is
scary,
scary, dude. Like,
scary, dangerous.
the older you get, the more things that I guess you analyze and that it's happening, and that's just scary, dude. Like
For sure.
I mean,
I think you also have to keep an open mind that there's not good people out. Not everybody has good intentions. Basically,
oh yeah,
like you could be like, say for you, like you could be partying and stuff like that. Somebody can put something in your drink, and guess what? Bam, you're a target. You now have a target on your back.
I mean, same.
Yeah. I mean, Lord forbid, but hey, maybe I'm preparing you for the inevitable.
Hey, y'all see my face, guys. Right? So if something happens to me, y'all already know what happened.
He won't go missing, guys. I always make sure that everybody leaves safely after. Like, I walk them to their vehicle. Except for Rigo, he got a flat tire, so I had to help him out there. Like
Hey,
we were out there for like
you're on your
midnight.
own, bro.
No, nah, it's funny because he called me after he left. He called me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, I didn't even answer my phone. My phone was on. I think it was here, and it was in the studio. So I was in the kitchen, and I was like, "Oh shit, where's my phone?" I was like, "Oh shit, I left it over there." So let me go get it. So I went to go get it, I had like 2 missed calls from Rigo, and I was like, oh shit. So I called him back. He's all like, hey bro, I'm outside your house still. I was like, damn bro, what happened? He's all like, I got a flat tire, so if you can help me, that would be great. I was like, oh hell yeah, man. We were out there till like midnight.
Oh, sick.
And hey,
It
man,
was only one tire?
it was only one tire, yeah. I think it was a setup. No, I'm playing.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a setup, dude.
Nah, I think it was probably a nail. But I was out there helping him out, made sure he got home safely, man. Because man, he was far away from home. He lived like an hour away. So I was like, man, I gotta make sure you get home safely, man.
It's a road trip, man.
Heck yeah. But how long did it take you to get here?
20 minutes. 25.
Oh, you stay close then.
Yeah, but I should. So when I were on my way over here,
Yeah.
GPS said 12 to 15 minutes, but because
Okay.
there was an accident on 1960, you know, it took me longer, like almost, 30 minutes. So
Yeah. Oh damn. That's wild, bro.
Mhm.
What else is out there in the news so far that you want to talk about? Because we
Yeah.
talked about homegirl over here.
I mean, I want to know what the audience think about that situation.
What situation? The kidnappings?
No, the officer.
Oh, the officer?
Yeah, like what would like if you're a guy and you're looking at us right now, please tell us what would you do if your wife does that to you?
Oh man. I got 2 people watching, so if you could please tell me what you would do if you found that your wife or your significant other was to do that to you. Would you stay with them? Would you support them? Would you be able to trust them again? Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be able to trust them.
Exactly. Forget the fact that it gone viral, so that's even worse.
It went viral, yeah.
But
Everybody knows.
But dude, what would you do if you would find out that your significant other did that shit?
Bro. Those dude went balls deep in her. Like I'm talking about, like she didn't have a type. Who said that? Was that you that said she didn't have a type? Yeah, she really didn't have a type. Oh, girl said just like, yep,
Girl was like, I ain't got no type.
literally.
Hey,
Man, that's wild.
You go, girl. At the end of the day, you go, girl.
You go.
I know you had fun.
Man, and she was an officer, bro. Like I think that was, no, man. I wouldn't be able to trust him. That was my girl, which I'm glad. No, I wouldn't be able to trust her.
It's because where's the respect in that?
Yeah, where's the respect? Yeah.
Not only
Belen said, hold on, let me post it. Let me post this one up. Belen said, she said, I take one of each.
damn.
She literally said that. If you see the picture, let me bring up that picture
Jesus
again, man. I know. I want to
Christ.
see. All right, guys. Here's a picture again. A detective too. Which one's a detective? I think it's that dude in the top right or top left. I think it's the top left detective. Whoever it is, man. That's funny. Look at that dude at the bottom right. He said, "Oh my god!" Like, I don't know, bro. That dude in the bottom right, man. He looks scary as shit.
I'm telling you, man, she had no type.
She really didn't have no type. I'll take the bald one. I'll take the little one. God,
do you think they did a threesome?
I don't know, man. I heard it was a train. I heard it was a
shit.
foursome. It could have been a foursome. Could have been a threesome. Whatever it was, man.
Morgan,
Probably put it on Pornhub or something.
let's look it up.
Pull
I don't want to watch. Like,
it up, man.
Pull it up, man. And when you feel it, you know what? Don't.
No. We're gonna get flagged. But yeah, man. That's what's going on in the world right now. Not only has 2023 begun with
Belen, choo. Okay, Belen, we get it.
I know, right? 2023 has been very interesting so far, I guess you could say. But that's the main topic right now that I know of. That right there. That's the most talked about topic right now. But that's hilarious. The kidnappings, I think I heard here and there about them, but there's one of those things that you kind of want to block out of your head, I guess. you eventually want people to find other people too. Like, hope he's found safely. Hope it's nothing. But let's be honest, most of the time
I
it
think
ends
like
up pretty bad.
90%.
90%. It always
and
ends
it's
up pretty
sad,
bad.
you know.
And that's yeah.
That number shouldn't be that high, but hey, what can we do?
I don't know, man.
You know?
Protect ourselves. I would practice your Second Amendment right. I would carry. I would hey, take classes of self-defense too, man. You don't want to be a target.
Right. Especially women.
Especially women. Yeah, man. If you're a woman out there, please, 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 if you're working out like at night or something like that, please just be safe out there, because I know a lot of women, tend to just not care. I guess I don't know. Maybe think that to themselves, like, oh, what's the worst that can happen?
Let me just say this: if you're a girl, if you're a woman, all ages, please let someone know that you're out and about, because a lot of those situations, people, their family don't know. So it's like,
I have that Life 360 app where I keep track of Belen keeps track of where I am, and I know where she's at, which is good. Not that we have trust issues or anything like that, but because
Belen sends an emoji.
blink twice if you're okay.
I was gonna say that. I'm like, bro.
Nah,
blink if you're in trouble.
blink if you're in trouble. No, it's not one of those things. We actually have a lot of family members on Life 360 that we keep like tabs on, I guess you could say. Right? Yeah, man. We always want to make sure that we're safe. There was actually one scenario that she went out with one of her friends. It was late at night, and of course, when you're out with your friends, you're gonna get caught up in a conversation. Because I would too, if I was, hanging with buddies of mine, I would get caught up in conversations. I wouldn't have time to text. But this instinct, it was getting really late. It was like around 11, and I was like, "Is she okay?" So I texted her, like, "Hey, are you okay?" She didn't message me back, which she always does.
Okay.
And I was like, "Fuck, is she okay? Am I in trouble? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Seriously, I just want to know she's safe." I searched the Life 360 app. It said she had been there since so and so time. I was like, okay, she's not moving, but she's still there. Could they have just taken her and left her phone so they wouldn't try? Like, all these things just kept,
and that's
playing in my head.
And that's the reason why I said what I said. Please, people, guys, women, if you're gonna be out and about, at least let someone know. Hey, I'm gonna be here. Because we care for them. We care for your mom,
absolutely.
Your sister, dad, cousin, wife, son, daughter. You name it, dude. It's family. Family comes first.
Yeah. So it said she was still there, and I called the restaurant, and they said, "I'm sorry, we're closed." And I was like, "Hold up,
What?
You guys are closed?"
Belen, shame on you.
I was like, "Okay, what's going on?" Something obviously happened to her because the place is closed. I was like, "Is there still people there?" And she's all like, "Oh yeah, there's like at least 3 people still here." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I hope she's one of the 3.
Did she started like describing Belen?
I couldn't tell her, like, "Hey, can you describe me? If you see this girl
you
there,
see a girl?
can you see a girl that looks like this?" No, she's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, what?" She was gonna think that something's wrong. But yeah, I was worried. I was like, "Is she okay?" Eventually, she calls me. It was getting real late. She calls me. Eventually, she calls me and tells me, like, "Yeah, we were caught up in a conversation. I'm sorry, we didn't realize it was so late." But yeah, she called me on her way home, and I was like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, and then I saw Life 360, and sure enough, she was moving. But yeah, it was in a scary moment. I was even thinking to myself, like, bro, should I call her parents and tell them what's going on? What should I do? Should I leave home and go to see where she's at, go find her? the kids were asleep.
You know, it's so funny, man. Like, I guess whenever you're put in a situation like that, your mind just goes
Yeah, like I'm saying,
zero to 100, dude. Like,
yeah, it was one of those things where you said like you get stuck talking about the worst case scenario, thinking about the worst case scenario about that certain thing, and it just creates just a bad anxiety, I guess you could say.
yeah, of course. I mean, it's your wife, man, and especially you know that she doesn't do that, so it's like.
Oh no, I don't. No, she doesn't. But it was.
And
just
that's
like,
the thing. That's what I'm
oh,
saying.
fuck.
Like, dude, it's
Like-
11 midnight.
Yeah, it's midnight.
going
Like,
on?
yo, what's going on? Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of crazy people at night. I mean, a lot of crazy people during the day now too, apparently. But yeah, I mean, that was my first thought. Like, man, I hope she's okay. I hope she didn't get mugged. I hope she didn't get kidnapped or whatever the case was. But yeah, luckily she called me and told me what's going on. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay, just come get home safely. We'll watch a movie, whatever.
I bet you're like, ahorita que llegues, Berlin.
I told her what happened. I told her everything, and she started laughing. And
Busted.
she's like, "Yeah, I understand why you were so worried." I was like, "Yeah, pretty much." So, I guess we can go ahead and start the topic. Why don't you go ahead and take over that one, since you pretty much chose the topic.
Well, the reason why I chose this topic was because I seen, some situations with friends. I've been in situations with women, that you're actually getting to know someone, and obviously, if you like the person physically, that's like a check mark already.
Yeah.
But after that, like after all the physical, it's like, okay, so do you have any goals? Like, do you
Get a little
see,
bit closer, just in case.
like, what do you?
Yeah, there you go.
Are you working on something right now? Do you have a project? Do you have goals? Like, what kind of goals?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do for a living? Something like that to keep, I guess, your life going in a way. Because a lot of people, what I've seen, and nothing wrong with it, right? Everyone,
Everyone can take care of their relationship however they want to, as long as it works. And I think that's
what I'm
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with it, but at least for the people that I've seen that at the end of the day have issues in the long run, is that the other person did not have any goals, they didn't have any, plans. They were not financially stable. And all those situations, stack up and eventually just, cause issues and problems.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I know no relationship is perfect, but if you can avoid, going through, crossing those bridges,
Yeah.
it
No,
would
I
be
get
good.
you, bro. I forgot to turn that background music on. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Not you. No, but yeah, I guess what you're trying to say is basically like, I mean, do you think that certain things that should be talked about before getting into a relationship? I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I can say that now, after a few breakups that I had
Yeah.
in the meantime. Whenever you're younger, obviously you don't think about stuff like this. Now that
No,
I'm 30,
of course not. Yeah,
because
but I think as you get older, that becomes like a certain, worrisome. I guess you could say a main topic of things that's mostly talked about.
in my point of view, I think finances should be talked about. Credit should be talked about.
You think so? Credit should be talked
Absolutely,
about.
yes.
Why is that? Because
Because eventually both of you are gonna buy a house.
yeah,
Both of you
true,
are gonna maybe start a business. Could start a business.
true.
And if you owe money, you're not gonna be able to, apply somewhere and get a loan.
True.
And then everything's gonna land on the other person. And maybe at the time, they can work it out. But at the end of the day, if that person's credit doesn't get worked on, everything lands on the other person.
No, that's true.
So I feel like all those topics should be touched, should be talked about, and come up to an agreement, a compromise. Like, hey, I'm in this situation. I know shit happens. No one's perfect, right? But like, hey, be honest. I guess be honest with your significant other. You're like, look, this is what I have. This is what I'm be working on, and this is my goals. I think if we have that mentality, that will help in the long run.
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, maybe it's because we were younger. Because when Belen and I got together, we were like 20. I was 22, 21. No, yeah, somewhere around there. But we never discussed about credit or anything like that. Goals. I guess it was around the time that I was gonna go to the military. So I mean, I'm pretty sure she knew that I was gonna. I had good intentions, I guess you could say.
Hey, you had a plan.
Yeah. Well, not really. After the military, I didn't know what I was gonna do. But I guess it was one of those things that she just took a risk on. Like, hey, whatever it is that you're gonna do, just know that I'll back you up. Just know that you have to do something too. And I think that that kind of pushed me into doing better for myself, because it was as if I wasn't only working for myself, but I was also working for us too, like a unit, I guess.
Right.
But hold on, I didn't even know what I wanted to do with. Oh shit! Hold on. I didn't even know what I wanted to do with my life. I just wanted to party. Same thing. But this was younger. But like I'm saying, like we didn't talk about, what was your credit, anything like that. We found out about credit like maybe 3 years after we got together. And let me tell you this, my credit was not as best when I got with Belen. And I'm not gonna say what it was, but I don't really care. It's like at a 500.
Okay.
But,
you were starting. Nothing
yeah,
wrong
but
with
I was
that.
starting. But she always told me, let's work on it. And I think that's something very important, because it's better for somebody to have your back on it, other than for them to just let you handle it by yourself and be like, hey, you need to figure this out on your own. Because you got to figure out
Teamwork, guys.
Yeah,
Teamwork.
I think teamwork makes it better, because you have that certain person that's just pushing you to do better, and it makes life so much easier, because you have somebody there that's going to make sure that you're all right. Hello, Kara. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you enjoy this episode. Like I said, we've come to a good topic alongside here, so we're going to get to it. But yeah, so she said she didn't have good credit either until we wanted to buy a house. But everything happens for a reason. Like I said, we paid up some debt, and next thing you know, my credit is really good. My credit is still good right now.
Good. Props to y'all guys.
Thank you. But yeah, I think that's something very important that people should really consider now, especially that we're older. Like, we're not getting any younger anymore. We have to think about other things that we can work on.
Right.
Like you said, you're still single, but I'm pretty sure you have your questions that you want to ask that person, so that you could see exactly where you guys stand.
Right. But what at the end of the day, it's like, what can we build together?
Yeah, exactly. Like a empire, building an empire
Exactly.
together. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what it is at the very end.
I hope I find that person, just because like I feel that I bring a good amount of stuff to the table,
Yeah, exactly. And that's why this topic is called what it is. What you're bringing what to the table. So that's where that title comes from. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But I think it's very important now, though. Credit is one thing. What's another thing?
Savings. Do you have any savings?
Bro, everything, it's crazy that everything that you're mentioning, Belen and I had nothing. Like,
And you
nothing.
know what? And that's amazing with you guys. The only thing is, how many couples or young couples have gone through the same thing y'all did, but failed?
True.
You
That's
know?
very true. Yeah.
Like I like I said, and like I've been knowing Belen for years.
Yeah.
Over a decade. And look at, dude, she's doing her master's.
Yeah.
Again, how many young couples are in the same level as you and Belen?
Not a lot. If any, they're not even married yet, or they're still single.
Or they just, I mean, they got a divorce.
Yeah,
They spent so much money, paying the lawyer, getting into more debt, you know, just a very sad story, dude.
yeah, it is. Not knocking everybody who's done that, but
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is just a discussion.
it's just
that-
a conversation. Yeah, not
that
knocking
came up.
everybody, but yeah, I think what we're trying to get to is basically
sharing our
Yeah.
experiences, what we gone through, what I gone through, what you and Belen have gone through,
Oh yeah,
and again, we're just sharing it, putting it
Yeah.
out there.
so one of the questions that you actually typed was, should women be in charge of money? So I guess I'll ask you that question, George. Do you think that women should be in charge of money?
Yes, why not? But I think both should be in charge of the money.
Absolutely.
I think two heads are better than one.
Yeah.
So I believe when it comes to money, to their finances, I think both of the couple should have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Going through all the bills, and then after everything's paid off, see how much money you can, I guess if you're planning to invest, how much money after, you have that, after you paid everything, how much is left.
Yeah. How
And
much is
after
left?
that
Yeah.
left, how much is going to savings, how much is going to party, because you have to party, dude. I party now. Or forget the partying, dude. Travel.
Oh,
I like
my
to travel.
God, yeah.
So how much money is going to go to that?
Yeah.
I guess know how to manage your money
Absolutely.
should be, one thing that should be talked about, and I guess practice over time, over the years. Because I'm pretty sure that whenever you were young, you didn't think the same as you're thinking right now.
No, absolutely not. I was
The way you manage your money whenever you're younger is different from now.
for real. Yeah. No, for sure. But I do think that like Belen said, we have the same mentality. I think both men and women should be in charge. Is there a reason why you say that men should be in charge, shouldn't be in charge, or did you
No, I say no.
that both?
I think both.
Okay.
Both. I don't think someone should have all the power when it comes to money.
Okay.
I personally believe that will be a mistake. Just because both of you are bringing money. Why not having those two people
Absolutely.
come up with a plan?
No, absolutely. And one of the things that Belen and I do that I realize that not a lot of people do is that her and I share the same bank account.
Okay.
We don't have anything separate. We have everything together. And people are gonna say well, why? Because it's worked. It was her idea to bring it up, yes. And honestly, it's been the best decision of our lives because we're managing the money together. We're not buying stuff that we don't necessarily not need. Everything that we purchase, we get is, talked about, premeditated and discussed way before we make the final decision. So it's worked for us. Whatever works for you, works for you. But I'm telling you right now, we've shared bank accounts for since we've been married, honestly, and it's worked for us. I don't want to get too into it, but yeah, it's worked for us. And quite honestly, I've seen a lot of older people than us still get into it over money like that because they don't share bank accounts. None of my business, but at the same time, it's I think to myself, that's why you share bank accounts, because you're managing your money, and they basically you guys, each of you know exactly what's being spent on the money, basically.
Right.
Nothing is a mystery. Everything's there. I'm not going to no strip club. I'm not buying anything, that's not necessary or whatever the case may be. You'll always see it there. I guess, trust with money is a big deal. But we've been doing that for years. It's worked great with us, and we will continue to do so until basically the end, basically.
Good.
But yeah, it's so for the answer, we both manage our money. Every time I want to purchase something, I get with her. If it's a big decision, like I don't buy a car without her permission.
Oh, of
I
course.
definitely want to get with her. Be like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? A house has to be talked about beforehand too. Of course, that's big decisions. That's a big. Yeah, you could probably talk about maybe surprising them here and there, but you know, how do you know how she's gonna react? You know,
Exactly.
basically at the very end.
I think at the end of the day, when it comes to buying a house or buying property or buying whatever, I think sharing the idea and sharing what you think of with your significant other will always help you.
Yeah.
Like there's no error. There's no space for error. There's no space for like, oh, you didn't tell me this. Hey, I'm bringing it up to you right now before I make it move.
The
and I
final
think-
decision.
and that's, I mean, and that's amazing. Dude. Whenever the couple have that communication, that
Communication, yeah.
trust and trust, dude, nothing can go wrong. Nothing, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. But have you had instances where a woman wants to control your money?
No, not me. I seen it. First of all, I used to work at a bank.
Okay.
I worked in the bank world for 8 years, so I saw it all, man. I saw some situations that I was just like mind blown.
Like how? Talk to me, man.
Here's the thing, man. I had obviously my customers, right? My
Yeah.
personal accounts, and I had a couple that had 3 accounts, 3 checking accounts. It was 1 joint and 2 separate checking accounts.
Okay.
80% of their checks went into the main one to cover all bills.
Okay.
And 20% was sent to their accounts
Okay.
for their own money to have go spend. And dude, they never had issues with it. Now I had another couple that did the same thing that you did.
Yeah.
1 account. It worked just fine. But then again, I had other customers that had, just two separate checking accounts, and it was always a mess, dude. Like, they would
How's
come-
that?
You know what? I think it goes down to like trusting and being responsible.
Yeah.
Because if you're not responsible, then dude, you're gonna mess up somehow. You're gonna start, falling short of money, and then you're not gonna be paying the bills,
Hell no.
and then that's where the issues will start coming
Yeah, that's true.
left to right, man. So I guess being responsible, plays a really important part there.
Yeah, because you could also have separate accounts, but have that communication like, hey, this is how much I have. You have full access to that account too. Just basically no secrets, no secret spendings here and there. But I think some people see it as it's my money and I spend it how I want to, basically. And you're spending your money how you want to, and I don't think that ever works out. It possibly could, but
Yeah, like I don't know, man. See, and that's a topic that I like. I guess I talk about it with my friends. I'm like, I ask you, man, how do you do it, man? Because I never heard you or Belen, mainly Belen, making comments about, having issues with so and so because something wasn't paid right, or on time and all that. Nothing, dude. And again, that's big, dude. I'm taking my hat off, dude.
I would take my hat off, but I'm thinning. The boys getting old.
It's all right, man.
Let me see. Oh, hold on. Kiara said, guilty pleasure on what y'all spend on with joint accounts. I guess that's a question for us.
Wait, read that again.
Guilty pleasure on what y'all spend on with joint accounts.
What do you think?
I kind of want to see what you think because I don't know. I don't know.
Who's the person again?
Kiara, one of our listeners, faithful listeners.
I don't know, man.
Like without asking each other.
After everything has been paid off, or how? Because I guess it depends.
Hold on. Well, Belen said food.
You know what? I think food
Is one thing. Yeah, food is food.
Food. I don't think
I think that's a necessity more than anything.
exactly. Like, dude, I'm
Yeah.
hungry. Yes, I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. You know.
Yeah.
But okay, so here's my opinion on that. I think when it comes to food, you still have to talk about it. Be like, all right, so what's your budget? You know, how much you gonna spend a week? If you go over it, then we're having a problem. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Now,
Sure.
also, if you have a plan, or if you want to save some money, then dude, make you a sandwich. You know, eat the leftovers for the day before. That's some ways to save money if you are in that plan.
Yeah.
But to the question, I don't think food is a problem.
Yeah.
Now, if you're spending 150, 200, and doing your nails, or if you're spending $500 and buying like new rims, and now that's a problem because you don't need it, you just want it. I think as you get older, you need to know the difference between wants and needs.
Wants and needs. Yeah.
What do you think?
Same thing. You can't have a guy, spending money on. Hold on. Fridays are my days off. It's a must to buy food. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I always tell her like, hey, let's give you a break. What do you want to eat Friday? Let's go out to eat. Let's buy something because her day's off basically.
and nobody
Like you
wants to
said.
cook every day. Let's
No,
be
fuck
honest,
no.
guys.
Nobody.
I
does.
mean, if you're working, office hours or whatever hours, you're still coming back home,
tired as hell.
annoyed, and the
I know.
last thing you want to deal with is like cooking.
Exactly. So I mean, we really don't have a guilty pleasure. I guess you could say I've run everything with Belen. Basically, like I'll buy a shirt here and there.
But that's
But-
a need, or that's a want.
It's mostly a want because I have all these other shirts. But at the same time, if the Dallas Cowboys have a good shirt that's out, I'm gonna buy a Dallas Cowboys shirt.
Hold on.
We're
You're a
not-
Cowboys fan.
Hey, we're not gonna get into that though.
Yeah, my boy. Nah, it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, but I did buy my son one thing. I guess you could say that I bought without her permission was my Oakley sunglasses that I bought, and I always told her I really want Oakley sunglasses because I always wear sunglasses, and I bought them. But I told her that I didn't buy it. They were like $300.
Okay.
$200-$300, however much they were. But I told her I'm doing payments, and she was okay with that because I'm not gonna go ahead and pay $300 right off the bat. Like, yes, I have $300 to spend, but I'm not gonna do it all at once. I'm gonna
Right.
tell her like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and she was okay with that because I told her at the very end, but I mean, it wasn't.
But you still brought it up,
Yeah, I still brought it
you
up.
know? Versus,
Yeah.
oh, I bought this. And then she's going to be like, oh, okay, well, since you did it, I'm going to do this. So I guess whenever you don't communicate that, it opens the door to have like,
Too many freaking, how do I say it, downfalls.
exactly. I guess don't put yourself in a situation that will lead to problems. And that's a really good way, an easy way, and a fast way to get into it with your significant other. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well, if he did it, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do this now.
And then that's when you lose a lot of money,
And respect.
and money. And guess what? You both are like, well, what did you spend this on? What did you spend that on? Oh, remember that one time you bought something, I bought something too.
So now we're even. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So now we're even, and now we don't have money for the house.
Can you ask your mom for money?
Right? But yeah, man, it's we always discuss about stuff, and when I buy stuff for me, it is rare, and we mostly buy stuff for the kids, honestly. And I think that's something that I really get onto her about, because she'll go to Target. Oh my
Ladies.
Ladies, do you really want me to get into Target? Target is your
That's
worst
another
enemy.
good topic.
Target.
And that's a target.
Target, man. Let me tell you something. If a woman says, I'm going to Target, expect to be spending more than $300-$400, because that's exactly what happens. And you can tell me all day, oh, they have coupons. Those coupons still run up.
Belen, do you have something to say? I'm kidding.
Nah,
Why she'd be like, hey, actually, I need to go.
I hate that, but you know what? I hear that more than normal. I guess you could say, like, everybody has a problem with Target. I guess it's just not my wife, but it's everybody. Like, everybody has a problem with Target. Like, everybody's wife, I guess you could say.
It's
has
funny
a problem
because
with
I've gone to the one here in 1960.
Yeah.
And what is it?
The one on 1960 and which one?
Yeah, next like close to the Papado.
Oh yeah, the one on Willowbrook.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
One time I went to return this headphones that didn't work. Dude, the line was nothing but like older ladies, mid-30s. It was funny, dude. And you know what else I noticed? Everyone had a coffee.
Had a what?
Everyone
Coffee?
had coffee, dude.
Well, yeah, Starbucks is right there too.
They go there, get me Starbucks, and then they start shopping.
I think that's what like latches them or reels them in. We got Starbucks. Not only can you get your shopping on, you can get your coffee too.
Double trouble.
Yep. Oh, I spent $300. Then I went to Starbucks. Oh fuck!
How much did you spend in Starbucks? No, not that much. $30. What the fuck?
And those coffees run up too, man. I was buying Starbucks every day after work. Belen got me into it one time. I'm still a little bit into it, but I think I calmed down more than what I should.
What were you getting? The frappes or like?
No. I get. I always get decaf for all those. I don't drink coffee. It fucks up my anxiety. Belen said, "Go to the one on 45. It's big, and I don't even know what to buy." That's true. Hey, she has a preference. She always goes to that one. Yeah. But they say line at Starbucks is always so long. I don't even feel like waiting. That is true. So I'll go in the morning and I'm like, no. Most of the time, yeah. But yeah, man. Anything you want to add to that topic?
Ladies, what do you really look for in a guy whenever you're starting to date him financially? Do you expect them to have everything already done for you, or do you want to build with them? And be honest. I don't think this question has a right or wrong. It's just I guess curious.
Yeah. Well, I always mess around with Belen and tell her like, oh, you only got with me because of my money and stuff like that. But
damn,
let's be honest, like whenever she got with me, I didn't have shit. So it's like, I mess around with her like that though.
I'm curious what she's gonna.
No, she's not gonna.
Oh,
she's gonna respond. Let's see. He was broke, but I liked him too much. I worked a lot, so I didn't care about it. I love how we build each other up. Yep. That's what we did, man. We built each other up. Yeah, she's a stay-at-home mom now, currently. But I work a lot for us to have the stuff that we have.
There you go, man.
And I think that be careful with that.
There you go.
That spinach dip is good as fudge. It's his first time trying it. Let's see what he thinks. It's my wife's specialty spinach dip.
Guys, I'm not a veggie guy, but wow.
Spinach dip.
Good.
But yeah, like I said, from my experience, this is the longest I've ever been with somebody. I was never married before. I was never engaged or whatever before I got
Well,
with
you
my
dated
lady.
before.
I dated before, but we never lived together. We
Okay.
never. It was never longer than a year, or 2 years. No, like longer than 2 years, I think. Like I said, but then I've done everything with her. I've engaged, marriage, lived together, had kids together, and
We're still building together.
I'm still building. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think I chose the right person to do all that with, and I can only hope that people get as lucky as I did. Eventually, especially you, man, because like you said, I know
Hey,
it's
man,
rough out there,
It's
man.
rough right now, man. I had good women, but for one thing or another, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But right now it's tough.
Do you
I
think?
can tell you.
Do you think women are much harder to date with now than it was back then?
I guess women my age, yes. Right now, they just be telling you like, I guess I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but the first thing that they I guess they ask now,
Yeah.
is like, how much you make.
They ask that?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And
But they just go straight for that?
yes.
Oh, wow.
Not only with me, I seen it with coworkers. Because obviously,
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
God.
gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk.
and it's like, well, if the guy doesn't make so much, I can't, because he's not my level. And I'm just like, oh,
I
Okay.
guess you do see that. But what's considered to be a good level to them?
and that's my question to them. And they're like, well, they need to be financially stable for one. I'm like, okay, but
I mean, they can make as much money as they want, but that doesn't mean they won't be in debt.
that's true. Or manage their money well,
Yeah, exactly.
because
So,
I could be making $100,000,
yeah,
but if I'm going to strip clubs,
buying OnlyFans.
buying OnlyFans, drinking a lot of Coke.
or
Or going
or
to the bar,
sniffing.
man. No. Not too. I'm just kidding.
or snuff or drinking Coke at a strip club
There you go.
and buying OnlyFans. Man, you're gonna be.
But then again, I think, and going back to the topic, knowing how to manage your money is key. But going back to the conversation topic right now, how much is enough money?
Exactly. I want to know that too. For those of you listening, or will listen eventually, because this video will eventually be not live anymore. We want to know, or I want to know. Please comment what you think, and I'll read it on the next episode. How much does a guy have to make in order for you to be okay with them? For all the single ladies out there, or all you married women out there who are curious too, like, I guess, what would you say to a person if you were single? Basically, how would you approach that situation? That's a good one.
That is a good one. And after the guy, responds to you, what do you bring to the table? How much money are you bringing? Because if you are that type of girl that has, a job that is only like making $30,000 for right now,
Yeah.
and you're asking for so much, do you think that's fair?
That's true. I don't know, man. Because it's different for a guy to be asking that. They're gonna see it like, oh, why does he have to know?
Exactly.
Oh, he should be making the most. I think that's a double standard of women, though.
Yes.
That women have.
Also, I went on a date with this girl.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Check this out.
Uh-huh.
She asked me, how much money I made. So when I told her, And then she was like, okay, well, I just want to let you know the way I think. Your money is our money, but my money is my money. And I was mind blown, dude. I was like, I personally think my money is your money, but
Double
your money
standard.
should be our money as well.
Yep, exactly.
To build together because we're a team. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Red
Let
flag.
me know what y'all think. Guys, do you think I'm wrong by by thinking the way I think, or is the girl wrong? What do you think?
No, I absolutely think you are right about that because, like you said, like I mentioned before, like in my situation, it's our money. We decided to build it together. Like, hey, let's get your money, my money together, and that way we're both winning. But man, that's rough. How could you say that? Like, if you want to build something stronger than what you have, how could you say my money is my money and your money is my money? Maybe she said that playing around. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't
You
know,
don't think
man.
so?
She said very serious.
Very
I'm
serious?
like,
No.
I don't know. That got me thinking. I'm like, well, I don't think that's fair. Because if we're gonna be a team, our money is our money. With that
Absolutely.
money, we're gonna build. With
Did
that
you ever
money-
talk to her again?
We do, but not. I'm not that into her anymore.
Yeah. After that,
After that, I was like, I don't know, kind of iffy. And she's not a bad girl. It's just, I guess, the way she thinks.
the way of thought, yeah.
Doesn't click with mine. So I feel that eventually we're gonna have issues
Yeah, of course.
because, like I said, I'm not stingy with my money. What if I have money? Dude, I got you.
Yeah,
You want to go eat? I'll pay for everything. You want to go drink? Let's go party. I'll buy it. But what's gonna happen when I don't have that money?
exactly.
Are you gonna leave, or are you here just for the money?
Gold digger status. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, that's a red flag for me, man. As soon as she would have said that, I would have been like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah. So I was just like, I don't know if we're gonna work out because I guess I'm looking for someone that thinks not as just like me, but somewhat similar to me.
Yeah,
But when it comes to money, I think both people should be on the same page,
absolutely.
in my point of view.
No, for sure. No, for sure. The same, yeah. The same page. I'm telling you, you both will be winning if you have the same thought process going about money.
In the same respect too.
Same respect. I feel like that'll be. If you have that, man, you have you have it set. And I wish you find somebody that's has the same mentality that you do.
Oh man, trust
It's
me,
hard.
I pray for that, man. No cap, guys. I do pray for someone that
Ladies, he's single. What's your IG, Joe? Or George? Joe.
Geo and then GUA 92.
I'm gonna type it in for all the single ladies. What is it again? Hold on. You said Geo.
GEO
Uh-huh.
DUA 92.
At the manner. All right, ladies, this is his IG right here. You go follow him right now. He's single. He has a great mentality. And he makes money.
Somewhat, but it's there.
It's there.
It's gonna
It's
grow.
there, guys.
That's a
It'll
fact.
grow. Hey, you're trying to build an empire now.
Absolutely.
He's trying to build an empire. He's winning right now. Anything you want to add to that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, shit. Sorry.
No, man, nothing. It's just, it's just a topic that I guess has been going on for the longest.
Yeah.
With my friends, myself, and the people that I know. With like, what do you bring to the table? should that be a question you should be asking that new person?
What's also a question that you're hearing a lot that women ask nowadays, or not only women, but maybe you tend to ask them now more than you would back in the day. What's another question that you tend to ask them?
I guess if they have
Vice versa.
kids,
They have kids. If they have kids, is that a problem to you?
it depends.
Depends on what. Is the baby daddy still present or what?
Yes,
What if he's in jail?
that's also a problem.
Why is he in jail?
Exactly.
Yeah, like, why is he in jail? What did he do?
Let me run. Hey,
So,
guard.
yeah. I mean, look, Berlin and I always joke around like this. Like, she always says, if we ever break up, divorce, whatever the situation is, you're still gonna be in my life. We're still good. Yeah. So, I think that Berlin will always be in my life, regardless if we ever divorce or whatever like that. Not saying we are. Yeah, knock on wood. Freaking Virgin's head. Come here, George. Nah, but yeah, she's always gonna be a part of my life, and that's something that I guess you always have it in the back of your head if they ever have kids. Like, is he present in life?
How much drama is that person gonna bring us?
Yeah,
You could be, you and that person could be, 100%.
Yeah.
But eventually, that guy is gonna come in and mess it up.
true.
Not all the time, but 90% of the time, guys. It has not happened to me yet, but I
Well,
see.
I gotta block that. That's not rated G. Her comment. You could read it right there.
So you can see what?
No, that one.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's she's laughing at us.
You're bad.
So it would be a problem if they have, well, not if that baby daddy's present. I truly believe that too. But if the baby daddy, like said, fled on her and the kid and was nowhere to be found, whatever, yeah. Would you be willing to work that out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It really depends on if I'm vibing 100% with
Okay.
the other person, why not?
All right, cool.
You never know, man.
Is there any more questions that you tend to ask them now more than you did back then? Because it's really hard out there for you to find women with no kids now.
That is true.
Because
I guess
your age, at least.
my
My
age group eventually had at least one.
Yeah, exactly.
And nothing wrong with that, obviously. Nobody went, with the idea of, going with, being with someone, having a kid, and then, oh yeah, I want to get a divorce. I mean, that was not.
Saving myself till marriage.
I mean, things happen.
Things happen. Hey,
no
man.
one's perfect,
Tensions run high. Everybody's
happens.
body gets heated.
especially.
Yeah, man. Little romance here and there, little fling.
Hey,
I
man.
know how that works.
One tequila, two
One tequila.
four tequilas. Galore.
Man, yeah, man. Any other questions that you think?
No, man.
Really?
Do you have any more questions?
No. I'm talking about like that you find yourself asking women now.
No, man. No, like I said, I guess, me personally, those are like the only things that I ask. Like, hey, what are you working on?
What are you working on? Like, what do you mean? Working on yourself or working like
working on
profession?
yourself, professionally.
Okay. Is that important? Do you think? Like, what if they say they're an entrepreneur?
That's great for me.
But what if they don't have a job? If they just say that though, I don't really have anything stable, but I'm an entrepreneur.
You give it a chance.
Give it a
Prove
chance.
yourself.
Okay.
At least that's what I would do.
Yeah.
What
I get
about
you.
you? if you were in my situation.
See, it's hard because I haven't been single in 5 years. No, I'm playing. No, I'm gonna start some
2
shit.
years.
No, I haven't been single. It's like, God dang, I feel like I haven't been single like 30 years. Oh, but then ask the question right now. What if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom?
That's fine.
That's fine.
But I guess
With your kid or their kid?
with my kid,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
But that's something that you talk about it and you compromise.
Absolutely.
But if you're
Like
just
that.
gonna like assume one thing, ladies, we don't read minds. Please let us know what you're thinking. Please let us know what you want us to know.
True.
Do you agree?
That's true, man. I haven't been in the single scene in so long, but I'm trying to be in his shoes, and it just makes sense. So have you been with I guess baby moms?
Yeah.
And that's one of the dramas that you encountered.
I
where-
have not been in that situation, thank
Okay.
God. I only been with one
Good.
person like that. But I seen it with my friends.
Okay.
And when things go bad, we eventually have a conversation. They tell me, and I'm just like, dude, I hope that will never go for that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're messing their peace. You know, like there's no peace, there's no more. I can trust you. It's just, again, it disturbs the peace.
Yeah,
overall.
absolutely. No, it gets rocky. But yeah, man, I completely get you. It's been I like this topic because I get to listen to what you guys in the single scene are struggling with, and you're not also helping me understand, but you're also helping other people understand too. And some people who might be in the same shoes as you, and they can kind of agree where you're coming from.
Right.
So yeah, I think this was a great topic.
Oh, absolutely, man. This is a great topic to, like, I guess, come to conclusions.
Yeah, exactly. So I like this topic. I like this topic because like it's not, how do I say it? Like I can't relate much to it, but I like to listen to it. I'm interested in it because I want to see what it's like to be on the other person's shoes, and I think it's great, and I want to hear all the thoughts and stuff like that later on. I'm gonna read comments, and I'm gonna bring it up on the next episode. 2023 is gonna be a great year. Like I said, it's going to be a slow year for my podcast. It's not going to be as active as it was last year at the beginning, like I said, because I'm trying to get used to it. Plus, next week I have a wedding that I have to get ready for, so I don't have time for it.
There you go.
And I'm looking forward to that wedding, honestly. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody that was joining us. I think it was like 3 people, but still, hey, man,
Hey,
I had fun. I had fun. Like it's a topic that's not really talked about, and if it's talked about, it's kind of frowned upon because some of us don't really kind of get it. But it's fun to just listen to it and kind of like put yourself into somebody else's shoes and talk about what you would do and what they would do, and I don't know. It's kind of fun. So
absolutely, man.
I had fun, man. Thank you for being here. And
Thank you
before
for
we
being
go,
here.
I want to go ahead and post this picture one more time. Let's laugh at her.
If I ain't got no time,
She really don't have no time, man. The dating scene's gonna be hell for her.
oh yeah.
Oh man, imagine if her dude broke up with her. Good luck trying to wipe her up.
I have a coworker that has a saying: "Don't shit where you eat."
Don't shit where you eat. Makes sense. Kind of makes sense.
What do you think?
Can you narrow it down for me? I'm trying to figure it out.
Don't put yourself in a situation where you're gonna do something like that eventually will backfire you.
Ah, okay. I just literally pictured somebody shitting somewhere, like literally shitting.
Like, if you start having if you start dating someone where you work at, and he goes bad, you know you're gonna see that person all the time.
Oh yeah,
And if you ended up things with, bad terms, dude, trust me, you don't want it.
that's true.
It's hell.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm telling you this because that happened to me.
You dated somebody at the workplace?
Not dating, but just, I was having fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, having fun. Was she married?
No.
Oh.
Thank God. Well, now that I know.
God dang.
But
Okay,
it was
boy.
fun, but then I didn't want to continue.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, it wasn't good.
It was awkward after, or what?
I didn't make it awkward. It was that person. Like
They made it awkward?
She would like make comments and this and that. I just tried to ignore it.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Shit messy. Sounds
And
like-
again, I put myself in that situation, so
Yeah, that's true. Be careful, guys. 2023, it's our year. We're gonna win. Anything you want to leave this on a positive note?
guys, work on yourself.
Work on yourself. 2023.
Kings out there, work on yourself. Be better.
I guess. Hey man, get your money up. 2023, man. We got to come up with basically a comeback. I spent a lot of money last year.
Tell me about it.
Oh, a lot of money. A lot of money. Which I hope that this year is a better year for me, but yeah, last year was hell. But hey, like my friend said, it's a minor setback for a major comeback. That's the way I see it.
You live and you learn.
Living, you learn. Well, George, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today, man. It was
Thank
fun.
you again.
What are you gonna do after this? You gonna party?
I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe.
The night's still young, he says.
It's
still
9:14, man.
9:14 p.m. The night's still young.
It's Saturday night.
Man, I thank you so much for coming here, man. It
Thank
was
you,
great.
man.
It was a great topic. Like I said, I got into it. I can't
enjoyed
relate,
it, man. I enjoyed
but
it.
it's just the fact that we were able to conversate on it, get a little further into it, and maybe even educate some people on relationships, I guess you could say.
Young people, kids, guys, women. If you're young, if you're 21 and 22, you're already starting to date. Eventually, you're gonna get to this point. So
Yeah,
Y'all
I mean,
wait.
yeah, for sure. Because I was telling Belinda's like, it feels weird saying that I'm 33 years old.
well, you don't look 33, man. I'm secret
32. I'm 32
right now.
right now. Yeah, I'm 32. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, I'm blessed to see 32, honestly. But damn, I'm 32. He's like, I'm blessed, but damn.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
getting old. We're getting there, man. 30 years old, man. You're right behind me though. But yeah. Hey man, we're gonna make this a great year. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Please stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know when it will be, but I will make sure it'll be another great one. Please, please, please keep supporting, like and subscribe. Go over on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't. And please join us on the next one, man. We're gonna try to make it fun as possible. We're gonna have a great year. Like I said, just bear with me. It'll come. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The following presentation contains adult dialogue.